Hi everyone, Grey Power 60 here. Bedtime chat, late at night. I'm going to show you in my haul, you're going to see later on or tomorrow or whenever, because I'm not sure when I'm putting this up. I had bought this because I thought it was so pretty and didn't realize that it lights up. Look how beautiful that is. And I was looking at it and looking at it. Look at how it changes colors. The true meaning of Christmas, guys, the true meaning of Christmas. And I just fell in love with this. And it kind of reminded me of something. I had a long talk with my daughter. And, signs we were talking about in my Tea With Me Tuesday. This is my kitty's tail. I have to move over because he likes to sleep like right beside me. You want to go under the covers? And these books. Now I know it's backwards here, and if I load this up on my phone, it's backwards, and I apologize for that because I don't know how to change it. Why did these come to me? Why did they just shout out at me? These beautiful things. And I kept thinking about Christmas. And I kept thinking about the craft show. And my daughter and I talked about it. Sorry, I'm in my jammies. I look like hell, but forgive me for that. I just had to come on. I wrote this down. There was no Christmas at the Christmas fair. There was no Christmas. My daughter went around to all the rooms, checking everything out. And she said it was the same old things, except for my table and the table that was two over from me with the wooden Christmas trees with the lights on them. Oh, they were beautiful. The woodwork was absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how much they were. I didn't go and I didn't ask, and I wish I had. We were the only two tables that were Christmassy. Sorry, the cat's rubbing here. Don't rub against there, my love. Don't rub against there, my old man. And like she said, there was no Christmas. So I'm thinking it's supposed to be a Christmas craft show. And I've known a lot of people. They make jewelry. They do a lot of sewing. They do a lot of knitting, crocheting. And everything was laid out as if it was a spring craft fair. And I'm thinking, why didn't they spend a few dollars and package them? Why didn't they put Santa or Jesus or something that relates to Christmas on their tables to invite people to come and buy? Why didn't they take some of their items that they have, package them up, a cellophane bag with a nice little topper, or, a Christmas bag, a bunch of Christmas bags and one sample in front, or, a Christmas tree on their table. There was none of that. And, I looked at the video that I had taken as I walked around. I didn't show you because it was jiggly and there was people, and I didn't really get a chance. But when I looked at it again, it was a craft fair, but not a Christmas craft fair. And that's probably one of the reasons why people weren't buying. There was nothing to entice them. There was nothing to say, this is a great Christmas gift. There was no, if I was doing knitting, which I don't do, or sewing, I wrap it up even in a ribbon, a beautiful red ribbon, pile it, fold it, wrap it in a ribbon, put it in tissue, something. And I wish I could speak to all of those people who were at the craft fair, because I know they didn't do well. There was not a lot of people with a lot of bags. Um, and, people may have bought one or two things, but they weren't really buying a lot. And I think it's because there was no Christmas atmosphere in the whole building. And that's too bad. And I wish I could sit down with them all and say, if you want to sell your items for Christmas, if you want to sell your items, do some packaging. You don't have to show everything. I mean, even my table was full, but at least they were packaged. At least I had Christmas things on my table. I had things that were enticing. And everybody who went by loved my table, loved the look, loved what it showed. The only thing I forgot to do was put a big bow on the little wooden stand that I had for my dogs, which I completely forgot to do. I was just had so much on my mind. But everything I had it packaged for Christmas in some way, whether it was a sticker or something. And I think that's what it is. People were looking for something Christmassy to buy, and all they saw was the same old thing, which is what my daughter told me. Everything in the building was the same old thing. Knitting stuff, crocheting stuff, which is great, but why not fold one, keep one as a sample, fold the others up, put a ribbon around it as a package to say this is a gift. That's just my 2 cents worth. So I thought I would come on, and I think these things were giving me a sign saying we need a little bit more Christmas. We need to remember why we celebrate Christmas. And if we're going to be selling our items, that maybe we should be doing it with more Christmas in our heart. I don't know. Who am I to be the judge, right? But I just wanted to let you know that after thinking about it and why there wasn't so many sales, I mean, I did okay. I did sell a few things. But because there was only 2 tables of Christmas atmosphere, no one was in the mood for that. The table beside me was selling, homemade cakes with all natural ingredients. I don't know what they sold, but the people weren't buying them for gifts. They were buying them to have to eat right away, as if they were at the grocery store. So, anyway, that is my afterthoughts about this fair. And I think that if there's any crafters that live in my city or anywhere nearby that ever watch my videos, which I doubt, for heaven's sakes, package your product to make it enticing for people to buy. People will flip through things, but if it's not packaged already, if it's not enticing to people, they're not going to buy. And I think that's the whole problem, is they weren't buying because there was no Christmas in the whole. I mean, I even walked through the buildings and looked at things and went, where's the Christmas? Anyway, guys, thanks for listening to my bit of a rant, but I think that if I had my way, if I could contact the other crafters who do beautiful work, hard work, and you're sitting at a craft fair that's supposed to be for Christmas, decorate, celebrate, encourage. If I was making blankets, I would have them folded and wrapped with beautiful red ribbons, green ribbons, Christmassy ribbons, all ready for that person to just take, put it in a nice bag or a tissue and give it as a gift instead of just, picking it up and trying to decide how you're going to wrap it up. Anyway, my 2 cents worth. Thanks for joining me, guys. I've been thinking about this over and over, and it's just kind of come to me, and I thought I'd rant about it a little bit. But where's the Christmas? Where is it at these craft fairs? I am going to be going to a craft fair on Saturday. I am going to check it out and see how they have theirs decorated, and we'll see. We'll see. I think I better do more than one. I think we're going to do a few because there are more coming. I know it's November. I know it was the 17th of November. But last year there was more Christmas tables. I mean, Christmassy, you know. But still, there was a lot of tables that weren't. And people work hard on their projects. And it doesn't take long. It doesn't take much to wrap a gift. If you've crocheted or knit a blanket, fold it up, wrap it in a beautiful ribbon, and present it. Here I am, chatting again. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.